What attracted you to me?
Well, Riley already talked highly of you at the bar.
How close are you and Riley?
Not very. We get lunch every now and then, an occasional night at the bar. No heavy partying or anything. I don't know, he really wanted me to meet you. He talked you up like crazy. But when people do that, I assume that they're hiding something, because no guy is too good.
Riley likes to do that for me. Girls usually end up disappointed. I don't really go out with him anymore. There's something about setups that isn't right.
Why'd you do it then?
You sounded real pretty.
Were you disappointed?
No. Were you?
No. I mean, I didn't really expect it to go very far. I really liked you and everything. You kept up conversation, you were very knowledgeable about your passions, and you seemed interested in everyone else's.
But nothing beyond tonight.
Right. Well, no. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it.
Really?
No, that's a lie. At the bar, I kept asking myself what I wanted from you.
Was any decision made?
I honestly don't know. After Riley left the bar, I felt really comfortable around you. The night kept going uphill, and it got harder and harder to make a decision. And then I got drunk.
And now here we are.
I remember you knew all of the lyrics to Bad Romance, even the French parts.
You don't?
I want your love and I want your revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I want your love and all your love.
You're doing Gaga a disservice right now. It's like anti-advertising or something. Just please stop.
Oh, so Gaga pays you for all of those flat karaoke renditions? Oh, I have to say, you're better than a billboard.
You forced me into that.
I don't know what you're talking
It's
about.
not that bad.
Oh, you were fine. Promise.
I normally don't do that.
You normally don't do a lot of things, yet you seem to be making a lot of exceptions lately.
Like I said, I'm not used to this nice stuff, this odd attention.
Positive attention. I like the way you dwell. You actually sit down and reflect on shit.
Oh, I don't normally do that. Not often. You're one of the few, I guess.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Look, it was just bothering me, okay? I needed to think about it.
Who are you?
Stop it.
Why me?
I don't know. You tell me, because I have no idea. When I'm with you, I feel an emotion that can only be described as a mashup of anxiousness and tranquility. It's exhausting. I'm sweating with anticipation and relief at the same time. You're just so different, you know? You're different. You realize this, right?
My mother always said I was destined to become a writer. I read people well, especially her. I could predict her every reaction, like the way that she would double blink whenever Dad would correct some of her work, like the way she went about organizing church or a PTA event. It was her only hint of insecurity, a brief double blink, briefly accepting the criticism of her counterpart, and then pushing on without saying anything.
Just a double blink.
She was a strong woman. My dad was a very cynical man. He cut us down a lot. Most of the time unknowingly, but it was still sharp. He used to talk about his parents a lot, and he would go on and on about the Great Depression, when America became acquainted with reality. To him, our family was privileged, and we took it for granted. He was stiff, but his passion for history made him soft and sometimes vulnerable. Like when he would really get going about the Great Depression, he started nodding really passionately, as if his enthusiasm made the story all the more true and relevant.
So what's mine? My double-blind compassionate now.
When you lose control, you downsize. You focus on what's feasible. Can't control the conversation, control the environment. Manage what's in your grasp and ignore the rest. Fold the clothes.
Most people don't pick up on that. It's just, well, it's spot on.
I mean, it makes sense. It's a rational reaction.
Yeah, I guess.
Would you maybe like to come back up here?
No, no. I think I'm just gonna try and sleep. Good night.
Oh, okay.
Nighty-night.
What? No, you can't just tell me that I'm one of the only people you can ever really talk to and then shut me out just like that. No, absolutely not. You are not allowed to shut me out. That is one of the rules.
That's not one of
Oh,
the
it
rules.
is for everyone else.
I'm not trying to shut you out. I'm just tired.
You're shutting me out. Oh, fine. Good night.
Don't be upset. I just need a moment to process, you know? A lot has happened in the last 5 hours.
You're shutting me out.
Stop saying that.
I scared you, didn't I? Something I said scared you. Now suddenly you don't want to talk anymore. Am I right? I am. You know I am.
Well, so what if I'm scared? This is a lot to handle.
So what if I can peg some of your pathetic little idiosyncrasies? Now suddenly you find me terrifying?
They are not
Well,
pathetic.
then don't cower in fear. Stand up for yourself.
I'm just not used to this, okay?
What are you afraid of? A connection? Fear that somebody might actually understand?
God, you know, you just come in here and and you know, I'm starting to feel a little, you know, it's getting very difficult to just, fuck. I'm sorry. Words hard. I'm trying. I am. It's just. I can't be pushed, you know? I just need a moment.
Elliot? I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
It's okay. I'm fine. I stuttered as a kid. In high school, I became confident enough to conquer it. But every now and then I get worked up.
Yeah.
You're right, though. I need to be in control to feel safe. Or at least think I'm in control.
But you can't always have that.
Sure I can. I just control what I can, exactly like you said. The rest doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm. But you can't always have that.
You know how people always say, just throw it in the pile? Like with clothes and bills and old magazines, just throw it in the pile. I hate that. I mean, it bothers me so much. Why can't you decide if those clothes are clean or dirty and put them in the hamper or the drawer? And why doesn't that bill have a specified spot on the desk, you know? It's just so frustrating.
I get frustrated when people let their coffee get cold. It's like they forget about it. Why not just drink it?
That's how I remain in control. Everything in my home will have a home. I may be lost and confused, but if all my pens are lined up in a drawer from thick to ultra-fine point, everything will be okay. Or at least seem more manageable.
Like a temporary feeling of relief.
Temporary safety.
It's good enough.